average day on the Stunbud channel. Finally, Mayor Diana is back in office with a mythological ritual. After what seemed like an eternity, the admins finally fixed the mayor bug, and now everyone is able to get all the cool limited time drops they can get during this ritual, such as Dwarf Turtle Shellman, a pet item that makes a pet's owner immune to knockback, the Crochet Tiger Plushie, a pet item that gives the owner 35 bonus attack speed. But the problem is that these drops are pretty rare, and sometimes very rare. So that's why I had to kill these mobs very efficiently and very fast. And these mobs have a ton of health, and it's not going to be that easy taking these mobs down quickly. At first, I thought this would just be an easy fight, but when I put on my original setup I had in mind and tried to fight one of the mobs, things didn't go so well. And when I thought I could just use my Juju shortbow that I got on my previous Iron Man episode, well, it turns out they don't even take damage from arrows. So my only remaining option was to get an insane mage setup. The first thing I did was buy a very overpriced booster cookie. Hollow leggings. Let's go, guys. We don't need that. Then I proceeded to do a couple of Kuja runs so I can get some Aurora armor. The best mage armor in the game. Alright, let's see. Aurora stuff, guys. There we go! Aurora chestplate. That's what we needed, guys. That is what we needed. I only ended up getting the chestplate and the boots, but I didn't really need the leggings, as I would substitute them for Wise Nutcracker leggings for the extra 2 magic find. For my weapons, I found my Aurora staff, which I grinded a little bit earlier on, because it was a pretty good weapon. I also found my Heroic Ink one that I idiotically crafted using a stack of enchanted ink sacks. I also found my Bonzo staff that I used to cheese floor 7. I also found my Lucky Shredder, which gave me 5 extra magic find, and I also got my Fire Veil one, which is just a really solid mage weapon. With these weapons, I hope that I could take on these very strong mobs. Finally, the Power Stone that I used was the Sighted Power Stone, and I also set all my stats tuning into Intelligence, so I can get the most damage. Finally, I did some final adjustments to my setup, and got ready to fight these mobs. Bloop. Bloop. And here is my final setup. I tested it against the mobs, and the results amazed me. Yeah, I was pretty overpowered. I could zap enemies from far away with my Aurora staff, and I could one-shot most mobs with my very underrated Ink Wand. The Ink Wand is 6.8 million coins because of how expensive it is to craft, but I assure you, it is a very worthwhile investment. It's so powerful that it can one-shot a Stalwart Gaia Construct, which usually would take a pretty long time to defeat, but now it literally takes me 5 seconds. And it wasn't long until I got my first RNG. Crochet Tiger Plushie. Look, guys, you have to understand. This was one of my first kills of the day. I was pretty ecstatic about it. So after that drop, I felt pretty good for the rest of the day. But I had no idea what was about to happen. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, Crown of Greed and Wash Up Souvenir. Guys, I'm just gonna say I'm RNG carried. I just got a Daedalus stick. Guys, so I have a problem. There's an Inquisitor. This is also a good time to say that this setup is not powerful enough to defeat the Minos Inquisitor. So if you're using this setup, go to the biggest lobby you can find, since you can loot clear more Inquisitors, and you can get people to kill the Inquisitors for you. Sadly, I was in a private lobby that time, and now that I've learned my lesson since it despawned. sometimes very, very rare. Very, very rare. As you can tell from the title of the video, I got RNG carried with probably the most cheapest setup to defeat these mobs. Once again, here are all my drops. Average day on the Stunbud channel. Plus, I got all these in 4 hours because I kept getting drop after drop after drop. And that was all in 1 day. There's still 4 days left of Diana, so I still have 4 days left of grinding. But after today, I have peaked. It's all downhill from here. I've used up all my RNG, Code Raid Train has finally came through, but I don't think I'm ever getting a drop. Ever again. Anyway, that's the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, join my Discord down in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed or learned something, and I'll see you guys next time.